And in other news, a U.S. congressional commission has called on the White House to sanction Chinese officials involved in human rights abuses. The commission's 2019 report says that rising authoritarianism in China is one of the 21st century's most critical challenges.
The bipartisan commission released its annual human rights report on January 8th. It found that human rights and the rule of law in China continued to worsen in 2019.
The Commission has found that over the last year, the human rights situation has worsened and the rule of law continued to deteriorate.
Make no mistake, the Chinese Communist Party is committing crimes against humanity.
The over 300-page report said that over the past few decades, the Chinese regime has expanded a costly and elaborate authoritarian system designed to intimidate, censor, and even imprison Chinese citizens for exercising their fundamental human rights. Last year, Congress enacted the Hong Kong Human Rights and Democracy Act. The law included provisions that paved the way for sanctions against Chinese and Hong Kong officials responsible for rights abuses in the city.
Now the Hong Kong Human Rights Democracy Act has been signed into law. The administration should hold accountable any person who is responsible for arbitrary detention or other gross human rights violations.
Now we're calling on the president to faithfully and aggressively implement it, and I believe he will.
The report also mentioned that as in previous years, the Chinese regime sustained suppression of faith groups, such as practitioners of Falun Gong, a meditation system for the mind and body. A report from Falun Gong information website minghui.org confirmed 69 practitioners were killed in 2018. Lawmakers on the commission also say that more needs to be done to stop Chinese Communist regime's practice of forced organ harvesting.
Falun Gong practitioners continue to face horrific conditions in detention, including violence, forced drug administration, sleep deprivation, and other forms of torture.
We bring attention to it continually. We believe, frankly, more must be done to stop it.
This year's report will be submitted to President Trump and Congress. Reporting by Kitty Wong, NTD News.